A long time ago, there lived a cobbler named Oliver. Some said his shop was magic, some said he was the one with magic hands. The lucky shoes glimmered softly, as if whispering secrets of magic to anyone daring enough to trust in them. Oliver polishes shoes, imbuing them with care and perhaps a touch of magic. The cobbler's shop is filled with the comforting scent of leather and polish. Mrs. Baxter, a widow in her 40s, enters Oliver's shop. Oliver stands up from his workbench, his eyes meeting hers. Mrs. Baxter owned the town's jewelry shop. Proud and a little vain, she carried herself with an air of elegance that everyone noticed. Among her treasures was a precious pair of shoes, a gift from her late husband. Only Oliver, the town's cobbler, was trusted to repair them. But Mrs. Baxter didn't have a cruel heart. She was simply a little too proud of her beauty and her wealth. What no one knew was that Oliver was no ordinary cobbler. On rare occasions, the shoes he repaired would bring unexpected changes to their owner's life. Mrs. Baxter was one of the fortunate few to experience this magic. Despite her wealth, she lived a lonely life. She never remarried after her husband passed away, choosing instead to cherish the memories they had shared and the life they had built together. Each time Oliver repaired her shoes, her husband would return to her, if only for a few fleeting hours, and they would dance as though the world had forgotten the years apart. Mrs. Baxter would become her own self again, a joyful lady. Only Oliver's magic could create such miracles, turning worn shoes into treasures that carried whispers of love, memory, and second chances. Meet Mr. Colton, the village teacher. He often strode down the street with a stack of books in his arms, his worn shoes carrying the weight of countless lessons. Mr. Colton was a lively, energetic teacher, yet misfortune always seemed to trail behind him. So when he heard whispers about Oliver, he decided to visit the cobbler's shop. He handed over his shoes to Oliver, and soon after, little strokes of luck began to follow him wherever he went. Before he knew it, he stumbled upon banknotes lying on the road, as if luck itself had chosen to follow him. The students leaned forward in their seats, eyes bright and full of curiosity, completely drawn in by Mr. Colton's every word. Even Billy, the class prankster, was sitting quietly, paying close attention for once. He even managed to get a loan approved for a new house. His spirits lifted immediately, proving that the shoes favored those with a kind heart. But not all was calm. From the shadows of the workshop, Oliver's mother emerged, twisted into something monstrous, her eyes glowing with a strange, eerie light. Oliver's magic was a gift, but for those with a black heart, it turned into a curse. Misfortune and strange happenings seemed to follow them. One terrible day, when Oliver's mother discovered his magical gift with shoes, she acted on her obsession to remain forever young and beautiful. Unaware of his mother's intentions, Oliver carefully repaired one of her favorite pairs of shoes. The day she wore them, she went into a fancy shop and committed theft, driven by her obsession with looking young and beautiful.
At last, a touch of youth in a jar. Soon I'll be as radiant as I once was. What? What is happening to me? This isn't beauty, it's a curse.
Later that night, Oliver went over to his mother's house for dinner, but he was unaware of the darkness that awaited inside.
Mother, where are you? I can't wait to taste what you've made for dinner.
If only I could hide this face. He mustn't know. He must not see me.
Mother, what has happened to you?
I wanted to hold on to something. I wanted to remain young. I regret all of it.
This is all my fault, Mother. I should have told you about this magic. I never imagined it could harm you.
No, my son, this is not your fault. My own obsession has led me here.
The following morning, Oliver went back to his workbench, heavy-hearted, knowing he could not reverse the consequences of the magic. Not long after, a couple entered the workshop. Oliver paused, uncertainty gripping him. Could he bring himself to repair shoes again after the tragedy? The young couple was planning their wedding, but the bride-to-be looked worried. When the bride explained her worry, Oliver found he couldn't say no. He had to help. No sooner had the couple left Oliver's shop than the baker called, smiling. The problem with their wedding cake had been solved, as if fate itself had stepped in to help. Oliver felt content. The couple was happy, and an idea struck him. Maybe using his magic on himself could save his mother. As for Mrs. Baxter, she decided to make her way to the cemetery. With care, she carried a small bouquet of wildflowers in her hands, their colors standing out in the stillness around her. She paused before her late husband's grave, placing the flowers with gentle, tender care. With a gentle smile, Mrs. Baxter lingered, letting the happy memories of the past bring her a quiet comfort. Oliver realized that kindness and goodness attract their own kind of luck.